Different look for these players, and Christian Martin at quarterback. Quarterback for the white team today. He goes outside and completes his first pass.
A position of decision-making under pressure.
And this is a handoff. Iverson Howard with his first carry.
Do as well as that offensive line allows him to do.
Returning just two starters on the right side. And Martin's taking a deep shot down the sideline. Mekhi White pulls it in.
Nice adjustment and he does a nice adjustment. You're going to watch him. Here's the throw. He puts it up for grabs, right? So now watch the adjustment. See, he comes back to the football. The defender kept on drifting, and that's the difference in the play.
Over the top of Ricardo Cooper Jr., a 42-yard pickup, and it's back to the ground with Howard. You can see
him to be able to see coverages.
And Howard is stood up in the backfield. There,
he gets off the ball well. He runs well. He has good instincts. And at the point, which is important, he has the ability to be able to sit down and anchor.
A third and long here. Martin flushed out to his right, fires over the middle. It's on target and a touchdown.
Accuracy. That's what you have to have. And that's exactly what he was.
Well, hard pickup earlier in the drive.
You're going to watch this. This is just a nice job on the run. He's familiar with it. Oh, nice throw. In front of the defender. The defender could have had a little bit better effort to come at that. Watch this ball right here to the right.
Mike Loxley holds the ultimate trump card on how the format will go today. As Martin flips it outside, and his first incompletion pass rush will improve drastically this year under Ted Monachino. Martin guns it over the middle. It's complete to Josiah McLaurin.
You just got to be accurate with the throw and you have a play.
A smooth start for Martin here. And it's back to Howard on the ground. Strung out well. Sidney Stewart earlier in the game. Neo Avery, some names to watch out for. As Howard dives forward for a couple.
Maybe.
Just a little bit. Third down and 6. Martin with a good start today. And he connects with Thomas McCluskey for a first down. Red group.
Martin looks very comfortable right here. He's just in the pocket. He's setting. He knows where he is. Just take your good old time and make that throw be accurate.
Just one incompletion for Martin to start here, and a touchdown as well, as Howard scampers for.
We've had good arms.
And Billy Edwards Jr. recently transferring to Wisconsin. Just shy of the sticks and outside of the.
He's comfortable in the pocket. Maybe that yellow jersey helps him. I don't know, but he looks pretty good to me.
And Howard helps him out across the 20. First down throw for Martin. Fade to the end zone. Going up top, and it's caught.
Is he in? Touchdown.
White got his feet in for his second touchdown.
That was a nice, really well-thrown ball.
Linking up with Christian Martin, a dynamic combination.
I like Martin. Martin just comfortable right there. That's a perfect throw. I mean, that's a perfect throw. He got 1 foot in, and then the other one was out, but that 1 foot in is all that matters in college football. Right there. That's 6.
Himself a day so far. And here's our first look at Justin Martin, the transfer from UCLA. A pass behind DeJuan Williams.
Darn well.
Fresh start for him on the opposite coast. Here's the rollout. And the pitch into the flat. Connection with the tight end, Leon Hutton. And 9 on the first series for Justin Martin. Looking over the middle. And it's broken up beautifully by Dante Joyner.
He closed on it pretty darn fast. You're going to watch him over to your left here. Right there. Boom. That's nice. Nice position with his hands. You're going to see the top on his right arm. You already start to go for the tackle, and your left arm, you come around and knock it down. Well done.
Hey, he's one of the few experienced players they actually have coming back. A 55-yard punt. And Justin Martin will restart it here, finding Octavian Smith.
He has the ability. He has the ability to beat you with his speed. He's also done a pretty good job in the run game and blocking.
Jay Moore.
They've always had good kids. Octavian Smith is cut from the cloth.
And what a catch for Williams. He was out of bounds, but you saw.
That was a heck of a throw as well. Let's see if he watches. Goes up to get it. I can't quite see it. Yep, he's out. Pressure, or your offensive line's playing really well.
Good protection here for Martin again. Late pressure, allowing Martin to circle out and try to run for the first down. Not totally
in the pocket. Maybe he just look. That's really well done though. He knows where he wants to go with the
national spotlight on this hometown superstars. Octavian Smith is wrestled down in the backfield
right away. As soon as he saw the quarterback turn, he was on his horse. He was able to beat the blocker and then make the... You saw that right there when he closed on that.
Washington looking short.
Screen.
Screen for Williams. Lots of space across midfield, and he's got the first down. First down from the 42. Washington over the middle. Dorian Fleming, the tight end, and transfer plowing through tackles inside of the 20. Common theme from the film you saw from Malik Washington.
Yeah, exactly. He's... Hey, without accuracy, you can't play. So he's got good accuracy.
24-yard pickup to the 18. The Georgia State transfer. Washington got time, and he'll choose the legs and
smart
pick up
from a quarterback. That's position in particular.
Give off to Williams, right up the gut, reaching for the goal line and just short.
So nicely done by the offensive line. You can see where the hole that's right there.
On first and goal, Washington under center. Throw in right along the goal line for the touchdown. We might see that combination a lot this year with Washington to Octavian Smith Jr.
Nice job by Washington. He did of understanding when to get the ball to him. So a lot of times they wait on this. Now right there, that thing, he has the advantage. The defender's not there. Get rid of the ball right away. Some guys wait a little bit to see if they're open. And that in that little instance, you can close the gap.
Time this summer studying a little bit about what's happened in the Big Ten, but also better understanding our team.
I know you have a relationship with legendary head coach Gary Williams. What's your relationship been like with him? Have you gotten to spend any time? You got any golf?
I think Buzz is going to like that trick play we just saw.
I think Buzz is going to do a great job down here in Maryland. Maryland's always been a great basketball school.
Ted Monachino, Pep Hamilton, tons of NFL experience, getting their first look at game-like action.
And you have to know them pretty darn well, and that's why spring is so important in football.
Looks like Christian Martin is capable of a lot. Shed the tackle for Josiah McLaurin down near the 15.
All kinds of stuff you have to pick and pay attention to. All small details.
First down to the end zone over the head of McLaurin. Second and long for Martin under center. And he'll roll it out. Throw to the tight end, incomplete. A.J. Szymanski. Third down for Martin. And ruled down.
Recruit down here. They get a lot of good kids around here, but a lot of them go to Ohio State. A lot of them go to Penn State. Yeah, the ACC is really packed with some of these kids. And
drive. First one ended in a touchdown to Octavian Smith. A little too hot there for DeJuan Williams over the middle.
He's got to play.
Second down pass. Space for Washington out to his left, and all kinds of room to run for the first down.
Good decision.
After the 2-minute warning. And Williams tripped up after a short 7 at the 37 for Washington. Already a touchdown today.
Good protection.
Going deep down the sideline. Had plenty of time, and he dropped it in a bucket.
Right exactly where it needed to be. That thing dropped right in the bucket. Watch his coverage. 11 on 11, right there. Right where he has to be. See the defender staring him in the eyes? That's what happened. You look when he looks. The problem is he never looked. It just dropped right in.
And the play wasn't there. Line second and goal. Just outside of 1 minute. And an easy touchdown for Williams. So both drives for Malik Washington today in the pass game.
Yeah, I don't really see a good pass rusher here.
Roman Jensen makes the catch. Pep Hamilton already changing it up.
There's a sack.
There was some pressure, probably a sack. It is back home. Washington, D.C. native. Third down.
Another one. Same thing. He just ran right. Didn't use much of it. You're going to watch. He didn't use much of the move. He just kind of just ducked him.
And Malik Washington, as Justin Martin started the second half with a handoff to Williams, to a position to play all 3 downs. Another handoff. Williams is swallowed up near the line of scrimmage. And 3rd down and long here for Justin Martin. Scrambling up the middle.
Would have been a
Central Connecticut State transfer. Martin to throw on 1st and 15. Tipped the line.
Tipped. Well done. 4.
Let's take another
Let's
look
watch
at
this.
There's
Levy.
And right to Flowers.
Yep.
Right in the bread basket.
Just like they planned it. There's the tip. The ball came off low. That was the problem. The bigger problem was it was picked.
It's the first turnover for the defense today. Martin still on the field, and Williams is tackled. His first scoring drive of the day. The transfer from UCLA, Octavian Smith Jr.
Just rushing 3 now, and they're dropping 8.
On 3rd and long. Martin looking deep, taking a shot. He's got a man, but overthrows him. Ryan Manning running down the sideline. See if he can keep it up. First play of the drive, and a little bit out of the...
And he has that, and he's got an ability to be able to kick his hips pretty well. He did it right there on that play.
Smartest center that you coached or played against?
We had a lot of, and so you have to be able to communicate well, and you have to be sharp.
Keeper for Martin. Sydney's 2nd and 7 at the 43 here in the middle of the 3rd quarter. Power to catch out of the backfield across midfield and delivering some punishment as well. To
come over and try to hit me, I'll run you over.
I think you could have used one when you were at Penn State.
Yeah, man.
First down pickup for Howard, the talented freshman out of Quince Orchard High School. And another carry for him. Hey, especially alongside Eli Mason, will also be in contention here for the running back spot.
Flag is down.
Flag down, but it's a perfect throw for Martin to White again.
Air on top of it. That was really well thrown.
Maybe an offsides call. The line jumping, but on we go into the red zone. A 34-yard pickup.
No, it was red jump 29, my guy.
Rolling to his right. To the sideline and out of the reach of Jamari Powell.
Here with number 8 is the Z here. So he worked opposite. He's got the fade back corner fall out of bounds. Never in the history of football has there been a completion out of bounds. Oh, naked. A little naked. Got jammed up. Quarterback's going to run it. Yellow jersey. All right, let's get this one. We're going 2nd and goal. What we're going to do is pick and stick. So he's picking man coverage. He's working to the boundary. He took the back in the backfield. Made a guy tackle down at the 1-yard line.
This offense.
I think the big thing with Christian is just he's shown the ability okay. Did he catch? All right, touchdown. This is the 3rd drive I think Christian's had where he's ended it with scores.
Yeah.
And Martin goes over the middle to Ryan Manning. That might have been his best throw of the day.
That was supposed to look. Ball delivered, see out front. That's really...
Manning with a couple of catches today. Little play action for Martin. Deep down the middle and a wide open man. It's Manning again. Touchdown.
That ball was thrown a little bit behind. Manning did a nice job of coming back to get it and then just use his speed. But not a bad throw. See how he had to wait for it a little bit, come back underneath by his knee. For those of you at home who are wondering where the coverage is, so is the defense.
Certainly plenty of learning moments for Ted Monachino's defense today. Pressure up the middle from Ian Thomas and Washington.
Keeping Grandma locked up until Malik Washington commits to Maryland. Well, when Malik committed about a week later, he reposted that tweet saying #FreeGrandma. It became a full-blown slogan.
Washington, the red team offense, just across midfield. Little trickery and a botched pitch.
It's a live ball.
Quarterback and developing as a player.
Obviously, I want to win. He came here at the right time, and this is God's plan for us.
Well, thanks so much, Justin. We'll let you get back to it. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Jack.
Yeah, thanks, McKella. Thank Justin. A long third down and some yardage.
He explained things. That's good stuff.
Fourth down for Washington here. Over the middle and a connection with Smith. Got a tie.
Nice job. Nice throw by Malik. No pressure. He's in the pocket by himself.
It's 1st and 10. The 26. Play action. Washington. Back to the middle and Hunt, who spins free. Touchdown.
That was exactly where it had to be. And he had some juice on that throw, too. Really good job of holding on to it. You're going to watch this. This ball's right where it needs to be. And the hit comes right as the catch is being made. Houghton holds on. That's pretty good. So it's easy to see what Loxley's seeing, right? So that's a good position for a coach to be offensive.
While Washington was still in high school playing his senior season. Roman Jensen with his first snap of the day at quarterback and the handoff. And then throughout this past fall on Sunday is able to meet, break down film together.
That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. And that's
Malik Washington spearheading that effort. Jensen rolling out on third down. Roman Jensen is sacked.
That was a mistake. You should have threw it out of bounds. Don't hold on to it. You're not going to.
Jaden Daniels, Debo coming over. A trip to the NFC Championship game last year. A short run here with Christian Martin at quarterback. DeJuan Williams, Iverson Howard, and Colin Reynolds getting the carries. Back to Reynolds, who reaches the 35. Third down, Christian Martin, pressure up the middle, fading throw is picked. Ricardo Cooper Jr. down the sideline. And a second turnover, an interception for the defense today.
Out of bounds. You watch, he's looking down the field now. Yeah, there's nobody even there. Maybe he was trying to throw it out of bounds. Give him the benefit of the doubt, but just get it beyond the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Live for another day.
Today, after a reload here after his first mistake today. Oh, he pulls it as it looked like Roman Jensen.
In the stands right now, I know it was important to you to stay at home and play at Maryland. Why?
Just for people like that, for reasons like this, my family being able to come out and support.
Today, a few touchdowns from Malik Washington and Christian Martin. Strong throw over the middle, and Jamari Powell-Watson breaks free. Striding to the end zone. 58-yard touchdown, and the white team goes back in front. You can't help yourself, the inner defender.
Exactly. Let's take a look at this. There's the catch. Oh, he had a chance to light him up. I'll bet you he pulled off on that one.
Looked like some friendly fire there for the defense, too.
He hit his defender, but if he missed, it looks like he tried to pull off because they're just
Southern California. Martin to throw. Pumps. Wants it all. Down the sideline and over the head.
Covered him pretty good. They haven't really seen a blown coverage or a wide open guy. So it's pretty, which means you're dropping 8 unless they brought a 4th.
Pressure from Samuels. Martin over the middle and overthrows the tight end Dorian Fleming.
What they are. So once you start to know yourself and gain confidence in yourself, you change as a player.
Iverson Howard wrestled down as one side.
So it took me 3 games before I started. So I would say it took 3 games. Sometimes it takes longer than that. It just
Malik Washington on third down. And to Howard out of the backfield. Enough for a first down. Howard goes down.
Flags
today.
No.
Little overzealous.
Well, yeah, that was too far. I could see if it was, right on the line, but he tied it up. Coaches will be mad.
That's right. Howard with a short gain.
Brought pressure.
Had enough time to find Manning, who nearly spun free. Another chunk gain near the 20. That one. Freshman on the move. Already a good day today. Going to the end zone and over the head of Manning.
He's excellent. He's an excellent play caller. He'll be a better play caller with this team as he gets to know each player individually.
Team down 3. Washington at the controls. Pumps, pressure, wide open man, and a perfect throw under duress.
Don't know if that would have been a sack. That could have been a sack. Ox is right. Let's take a look for ourselves. He goes through, he slowed down. Oh yeah, that's a sack. Now, having said that, that's still good composure until right there, until they told him it wasn't.
He's saying, no way, I got it off.
Exactly, but he didn't.